Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock. I'm never gonna stop saying this, but that is a mouthful. Welcome back to this series. Last time we were working on a couple different things. So we got sidetracked last time, which actually I need to go ahead and sleep. We got sidetracked on trying to get the base rewired and getting power stored down here. So as you can see, I have a decent amount of power stored. I've turned these guys off just for the time being until we get some automated power going. Main reason is just because well, we have some power in there because I threw in half a stack each of the extreme chili, and they're still getting power from the water wheels up above. Don't have too much running right now. There's still a handful of things that aren't hooked up to any power, which I need to fix eventually, but I want to show off that I did in fact reorganize things. So I set up the solar panels again. My nuclear reactor is still off for right now. We're probably going to turn that on here in a little bit. We have the molecular transformer. I wish I knew the power input output of this guy, that guy, but I should have some dense refined iron plates cooking up, and I cooked up a bunch of gears. We need 410 gears right now, and we're gonna be making some more machine frames. So pretty much I moved this guy over here. I've also set up all of the plants, so there we go. We're gonna get a harvester today, hopefully. I'm letting this guy get a decent amount of a charge and also backfill a little bit, but I think we can go ahead and turn him back on. This guy uses 40 RF per tick regardless of whether he's doing anything or not. So yeah, and this guy makes 64 RF per tick. So we're only getting a 24 RF per tick net gain to power these machines. But these guys will automatically, so I have a vacuum item duct right here that'll pull wood in specifically, if this can take any. Otherwise it goes here, and this just goes through. All I need, I don't know why that is like that. All I need now is to put iron in here, and I had to extend this kind of derpily to give a chest for the output, which will be steel. So pretty much as soon as I want, I can make that. Why are these guys only green? Oh well. As long as we start getting a couple machine frames. I want 4 today. So I went ahead and so here's all the stuff. So here's the reservoir. I have the vat right here. And all of the forestry machines for right now, and I put all of the crafting tables right here. I'll probably do something similar over here just to make it look kind of nice. And then if I ever need to expand, I just take these up and extend the line. But I have Ender IO machines on this side and thermal expansion on the other. In fact, I think I'm going to have to expand relatively soon because I believe we need to make the soul binder. This is an item we're going to need relatively soon. And honestly, it's not too bad to make. Also, I just remembered, I should have a a machine frame already. No. Okay, I used it, evidently. Yeah, as long as this guy has power, this isn't a problem. But that uses so much power. You have to be careful because I actually had a little bit of a tree still form, but as you can see, this is all kicking off. Eventually this will fill up with pulverized stuff, and yeah, this guy is draining a lot. This guy can't keep up, so I'm going to turn this guy off. Eventually we'll upgrade that solar panel again, but anyways, I moved machines. I moved all the IC2 stuff over here. We still need to make a bunch of machines over here, but we'll get to that. And yeah, once we get, we need to get a vat so that we can make rocket fuel, and 2 cyclic assemblers, and the other thing that I want to make is a harvester. So that is kind of the plan for today. Should be in here. I want to see if I place this guy down. Doesn't say anything, and I probably can't wrench him up. Do I have to use this guy? If we shift right click, yes, okay, that worked. Alright, so I don't believe, I probably should have checked, and I didn't think to. So I don't believe this guy requires any like special power. Oh, please don't explode. This was so expensive. Recipe, I wish it said. I want to place this down because I want to potentially make some new solar panels, or at least start working towards that. And that's a perfect use for this guy. So, you know what? I will set that up off camera because I don't want that to explode. So let's put it back. I think it would be fine being off of the nuclear reactor, but I'm not entirely sure. So I don't think I want to mess with it. Anyways. We should have, I've been killing time, basically. We should have at least 1 machine frame in here. We have 2. Perfect. Let's make some cyclic assemblers. I think that's the first thing I want to make. So that just requires 2 tin gears, 2 copper gears. So I luckily made some of those. And then it requires a little bit of redstone and some other stuff. So let's get a stack of redstone. We're going to need a piece of gold each. And what's the other piece that I'm missing? Chess. Okay. I think I can handle that. I'm actually going to want a decent amount of chess because I'm going to want to make, some barrels for all of the excess supplies. So, cyclic assembler. Oh, I need to make these guys. Alright, now we should be able to shift click this. And there's 2 cyclic assemblers. So why make those? Well, basically, cyclic assembler is going to allow us to auto craft. It's going to be the first piece of auto crafting that we've ever been able to do in this mod pack. And I literally need 1 more piece of paper to make the other component of this. So luckily I have a little bit in here. And we need 2 lapis. So what we're going to have is 2 blank schematics. And what we're going to do is I need to grab this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy, plus that. And you know what? I think we're going to need some more item ducts. Yeah, just item ducts. Because I don't think I have any more in here. By the way, I have these guys setting. I want to make a filing cabinet. I actually want to make 2 filing cabinets. They're really cheap. In fact, we have enough chests to make them right now. And basically what they'll allow us to do is we can take the filing cabinets and store all the seeds. Because all the seeds have the same ID. No. Oh, you can use the filing cabinets for certain things. We might need the advanced ones. Bees are another thing we can use filing cabinets with, which is really nice. So let's come down here real quick. And what I want to do is I'm going to put the cyclic assemblers over here. So we put cyclic assemblers like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to have input there and there, output to the side. And we're going to have a blank schematic in this one, and a blank schematic in this one. And this one will have input there, and let's just do output out the back. Actually, no. Let's pick these up. We're going to want them, because we want power coming to them. From this line, so let's put them like right here. And we'll switch this, so input here and here. Input there, output there. Again, I made a mistake. Let's put this here. Output there, input here and here. Input there, output there. That way I can run just a single line here and fill these guys up pretty easily. So we're going to need a couple things. We're going to need more item ducts, which is it. I can't remember how to make them in this version. They're kind of expensive. Yeah, hardened glass, lead, and tin plates. Okay, so do we have any hardened glass? We have a little bit, but we can make more. So let's just take a bunch, because I'm going to want a lot of hardened glass, and divide that by 4. That's 14. Just take a stack. Alright, so we're going to make a little bit of hardened glass, which we should be able to do pretty easily right here. And we're going to need some tin plates. We have a few. These guys are done. That's good. So we're going to want a couple other things. We're going to want some servos. So we're going to need glass. Actually, we should have, yeah, we have plenty of servos. We're going to want some, why did I just put the watering can in there? We're going to want some item pipes, transfer nodes. There we go. Not many, but just a couple. Probably do this recipe. So we're going to need, how do you make the normal transfer pipes? Red. Okay. Just a little bit of stone. And everything else I have. Now, one other thing, we're going to need some Invar and some iron nuggets. We're going to need some more paper, and then we're also going to need silver. Just one, crushed up, because we need to make a vacuum dealy, a vacuum item duct, so that's pretty easy. Oh, it was only 12. Yeah, that's 12, not 14. I'm bad at math. So let's make... okay, so first thing, let's make as many of the... Oh my god, I can't click. As many as the item ducts as we can. 24 should hopefully be enough. And then we're going to want to do one of these. Redstone, 2 glass, transfer pipes. We're going to want a little bit more stone. Ender pearl. And we should be able to make this guy pretty easily. And transfer pipes can go back in there. Alright, so I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to grab this guy. I'm also going to put these guys in here. We'll get to them soon enough. We're going to take one item duct and turn it into a vacuum item duct. And now we need some filters. Let's get like 2 sets of filters. We really need the rest of the glass I have. And I sort of remember how to make filters, but I always mix it up. So let's just do it this way. What am I missing? Oh, actual Invar. Let's go ahead and get 4. Alright, so we should be good on no more Invar, no more lead, no more redstone for right now. And basically, we're going to have right here, we're going to have a thing that'll go this way. And we'll light it up like so. And just jump over here. Do one of these. We're just going to bring this down. So what we're going to do is, we're going to need more item ducts. We're going to input stuff from here. And let's just... this is the worst wiring ever, but for right now, it'll work. Yeah, we're going to need some more tin plates. I think I'm just going to use the industrial craft stuff because it's going to be a little bit easier, I think. Actually, it's going to be easier just to switch it. So we're going to need... Actually, before we get too much into this part, I want to go ahead and make the vat. So, do I still have the vat up? No. I don't know why that keeps disappearing, but it does. So, in order to make the vat, we're going to need some lumium and some capacitors. Do we have... We have one lapis. Let's grab a piece of sand. We're going to need more signalum than that. 2 lumium. Need some redstone and lapis, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 2 recipes. And we're also going to need, let's do half a stack of the these guys, because those are used so often in this. So this guy, melt down that. It needs a valid recipe. And then it will start, once I turn that off, it'll start getting heat. So that's going to take it a minute. So we also need some electrical steel. That is pretty easy. It's just silicon and steel. Let's sleep. I don't know why I wasn't sleeping. I need to sleep to get my solar panel to charge. And we're probably going to need to make more power cables as well. Although I do have a lot of leadstone flux ducts, I could probably use those for right now. It's a little cheap. We're going to need more silicon, which the best way to get that is by sag milling sand. Let's get like 16 of that going. We're going to need... just get a stack of tin plates, or as many as we can. Eventually I want to make another metal press, because these things are super useful. You just kind of set it and forget it. Let's see, we need sag mill, sand. Let's grab like 3 pieces of iron, 4 actually, and we'll just throw that in here. That'll make some steel for us. Actually, I have 2 that I want to get rid of. This shouldn't take too long. And that combined with the silicon will give us the electrical steel. We need a furnace. I don't have enough there. So there is all of that. Just a lot of stuff. What else do we need for the vat? We need a cauldron, which is some iron plates. I have that. I have so many iron plates. This guy is going to run out of power eventually. It's actually doing pretty well. So 7. Let's do 18. 20. Item ducts are super useful, so I don't care too much about wasting that. It's just obsidian. It's all stuff that's renewable anyway. So there's the cauldron. We'll get to the item ducts in a moment. We're going to need 4 refined iron combined with 4 silicon. Now we could also do this in the alloy smelter with instead of using steel, you can do iron, coal dust, and silicon. But that's just as easy. So let's see. We're gonna need. Let's see, are these guys ready? Yes, they are. Cool. We'll turn that off. This should be done momentarily. I'll come back in a little bit. So we should have the electrical steel. And actually, we only need 4 of these right now. So let's get the vat going. So it should be something like this. If we take the signalum, 2 of these. There's the 2 capacitors. Those can go in there. Then capacitor, capacitor, aluminum, machine frame. And then iron bars, which I have. We'll make the machine chassis. Have I scanned that? I have. And then electrical steel. We also need some fluid tanks, which is not too bad. We're going to need 8 more bars. Let's put the silicon away. Is there anything else we can put away? Let's put this away. We're going to need some iron and some glass. I don't know if it's actual glass or if it's... can it be glass or is it fused quartz? Nope, it can be glass. Okay. So we need some glass. Let's just cook that up real quick. And we need to go grab some more cobblestone down here. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff just to make plastic. That's what I'm actually automating right now. So once we have this, we'll go ahead and make, it's like that. There we go. 2 fluid tanks. Compress that and then make a furnace. 2 fluid tanks, cauldron, machine chassis. There we go. There is the second vat. Now we also need from in here the hardened glass. And we don't have quite enough to make all of the item ducts, but we have a decent amount, so that's good. We can get rid of iron, lead. You are working, right? Or always active. There you go. Break it. Yeah, that should be good to go. We're gonna need 1 more machine chassis here in a little bit, but we'll get to that when we need to. So we have the secondary vat. Let's put that down right here, and it should get power. It should start getting power. We're gonna configure it so that it pulls from that side, pushes to this side. So this guy is getting water. Now if we want to make plastic, which is, I want to go ahead and start making rocket fuel. So if we take a look at rocket fuel, in order to make rocket fuel, it's redstone and gunpowder. So let's get a stack of each of those. Should not be a problem. Well, redstone's somewhat of a problem, but not that much of a problem. We'll put these guys in here. And then we also need to make hooch, which is sugar and then some sort of something. I think I'm going to use seeds just because I have a lot of seeds lying around. Now the only question is, how much sugar do I have? I never figured out what's like the best way. I think potatoes is the best way to make hooch. Poisonous potatoes. Potatoes are also pretty good. Apples are decent. Seeds aren't bad, but there's better things. So let's take some sugar cane. You know what? Let's just go grow. I'm gonna grow a bunch of potatoes because I have so much. I have so much bone meal. It's kind of silly not to. And I'm just gonna do this kind of cheap and dirty right over here. Actually, I want it near a water source, so let's grab, the reason I came over here is to grab this guy, and I need to eat something, like soon. Luckily I have a bunch of soy milk. Soy milk isn't like super useful, so I'm just gonna drink a bunch of it. Yeah, it works. So let's do that. That should hydrate. We're gonna put potato seeds there, and we can put the Matic back. Eventually I'll have to repair that, but it's doing pretty good right now. So let's grab a stack of bone meal. And sugar is pretty much the only thing that's going to be like the limiting factor. But not really. We can basically just pulverize. Yeah, I think pulverizing is the best way to get a bunch of so we got 34 potatoes. That's not bad, but I'll get more later. And we also got a poisonous potato, which 62. Not quite enough. We do have 40 sugar in here. We'll take that, and then we're going to get some more sugar from pulverizing. So I think that if we put sugar, poisonous potato, it takes 8 buckets, and then it should make 8 buckets in here. And then we're going to take the rest of those potatoes, put them in there. That's going to freak out for a while. So if we look at uses, I believe, yeah, macerator doesn't give you, pulverizing gives you 2 sugar, and that's it. Alright, well, that's going to be how we get a lot more sugar. So this should make a decent amount of rocket fuel, eventually. I don't know what the numbers mean. I don't know what the best way. I'm probably doing this completely wrong. It's a 1-to-1, whereas this one it's 4-to-1. So yeah, potatoes is not the best option. That's going to use more sugar than anything else. The best option is probably seeds, I think is what that means. I've never figured that out. So let's just switch to seeds. I have a stack of seeds in here. I can get more seeds pretty easily. So we're going to get some rocket fuel going while we do other things. And yeah, everything will be good. So that should use 2 water to make 1. It's not really more efficient. It's just kind of, it uses less water. But that doesn't really matter. It's kind of whatever you have a lot of. I have a lot of seeds, so why not? But anyways, let's start working towards some other stuff. So down below, what we're going to do, we have all these item ducts. Now, I need to, these are the only 2 machines in this whole thing that's going to require power. Now we are going to need some of these guys, and then we're also going to do I'm trying to think what's going to be the best way. So these guys are going to be extracting. I don't actually want that connecting because it looks bad. We do have enough jetpack. Alright, that's not the best of things to happen, but whatever. Let's do this. It's actually an axe that makes that destroys the presser quickly. And again, I missed. So what we're going to want is some transfer nodes on the bottom like that, and you know, it doesn't actually matter if they transfer between each other. Let's fly up here real quick, and then I'm going to turn my jetpack off because I don't have much juice in that. Let's get the chisel. I don't believe we're going to need any more transfer nodes right now anyways. So, 2 of those. Put the chisel away. Let's go ahead and put this away. And we can start working on pretty much the rest of the stuff. So, what we're going to do is we need to insert very specifically soybeans up here. And these guys are going to be auto extract. And we're going to do something like, we're going to do right here, I think, the vacuum. So that this tries to suck everything in. So actually, I don't want it there. We're going to put these guys like so. And we put the vacuum here. I'll do this, and then we'll... Actually, I'm going to go up one. Let's go up the little staircase. And then we can go over. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure like what's going to be the best way to do this, but that works. Alright, let's pick up all these guys. So now there's going to be one last thing over here. And then lastly, we're going to have this. Not connecting there. I didn't mean to shift click. I just meant to right click. So like that. With put it over here. I'm going to have a barrel for excess. So this is going to be kind of how it's all set up. So we need blank pattern. Nope, not like there. Right there. Sorry for the motorcycle in the background. So this guy needs the pot. He can honestly go down there. And what we're going to do is we're going to filter this. So we're going to filter this guy. And he's going to say only soybeans. Same with this guy. This guy is only soybeans. Prevent oversending is what I want to see, because this is going to be actually we're going to want to do something like this, because this is going to be excess. Now the other way I could do this is a dense item pipe, and it might be better, but I don't know yet. Actually, let's just do it from right here. Don't make loops. Loops are bad. Alright, so that gives me enough room. So we're going to need one, two, actually do something like this. So we need onion, soybean, so we need two more. So we're going to need 6 barrels in total. 7 barrels in total. And then right here we're going to put another filter that is going to say, actually I don't need this anymore. We're going to have another filter that says blacklist, and we'll get to, actually I have it in my inventory, blacklist soy milk. And we're also going to, we shouldn't get any, so we're going to get soybeans, chili peppers. We're going to get these 6 things. And basically, I don't want, I only want these 4 to go into this. So I should also blacklist soybeans. And that should be good. Then the last thing is we just put this guy here. Always extract. These guys are always extracting. Empty blacklist. Alright, so if we look at the schematic, we're going to tell it that a pot with firm tofu, onions, and beans makes that. And that's what I want. Now, here's the thing. We also need, I forgot about this part, we need to tell this guy to input from the top. Because we're going to need to do one of these. And so this guy also needs to filter chili peppers. And we're going to tell this guy, harden filter, whitelist chili peppers. So only chili peppers, and then the output from this guy should go in here. And we'll get to that recipe momentarily. Actually, I could probably go ahead. What am I missing? Oh, you don't have power. Derp. So that's not too big of a deal. We just get some power lines. I think for now I'm just going to use the basic, it shouldn't be producing all that much. I will use the leadstone for now, and then I'll switch it over later. So we're gonna power this guy from like right here. So these guys should be powered, and it just made some chili. So now in here we can tell it chili plus chili peppers make. And then it should send the very first one into here. It'll take it a second, but yeah, there we go. So this is working. Now soybeans will come up here. They'll be pressed, and then I believe this makes, yeah, just the silk, and then it gets transferred. And it should go to one of these. Where did it go? Oh, no. What? Oh, do these have to be transferred out the bottom? They might be. So, that's a problem. It's a minor problem, but that's a problem. So let's grab these guys. Grab all of them. And we'll break those. Break these. And what we'll do is we'll just lift it up one. So we do this. Put the pressers like so. Which means that will need to be up one more. But that won't be too much of a problem. So it goes there. And there, and we just do this. Now I do want to light this up, so let's just put a torch there. We'll jump over here. Alright, now I don't want this connection, and then we just filter. And I don't have any more soybeans, so I'll have to go get some, but we put an empty whitelist. It shouldn't do anything for now. And then I can fix that soon enough. And then we just need servos here. And enable. Alright, so presumably, if I throw this in here, the tofu should go in here, and the soy milk should stay there. Because the soy milk doesn't have anywhere to go. Perfect. I'm going to take it out for right now. But let us go get the rest of the stuff. I need to get some soybeans. And I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that we're going to need. I think we're good, really. So we just grab some soybeans. We just need to make the harvester and get power run over to it. So harden filter, soybeans, and soybeans. So now if we do it like this, put that in there, it should work. So it does its thing, and then it should go to either or, but it goes immediately. That's what I want to see. So this is working out just fine. Again, I'm going to take that out, and we have all that. So this is working out just fine. We just need a couple more things. So let's grab some barrels. I need 6 barrels. So I need one more chest. And do I have exactly 1 slab, so do that. And we need some logs. Alright, so 6 barrels. And now here is the only other issue that we're going to have. So let's grab a little bit of each. The redstone is going to go elsewhere. I'm gonna pull that. Actually, I don't know what to do with that yet. We'll figure it out. But so one, I needed 7. Whoops. We won't need 7 for a while still. So we're gonna do soybeans here. Let's go ahead and throw those in there. We're gonna do onions, beans, and chili peppers. So onions and beans go in there. Peppers go in there. And then soy milk goes in here. And then any excess firm tofu. So I just wanted to grab one. This will allow, so we should start seeing stuff go in there. So presumably we'll see some soy milk. There we go, cool. That's what I wanted to see. So basically this is just kind of excess storage. If things back up or whatever, stuff can still be harvested and go somewhere. So let's go ahead and make the harvester. I think we're gonna need this. We have a little bit of energy flux ducts remaining, but not many. I'm just trying to think of what's going to be the best way to do this. So the harvester isn't too bad to make. I don't have that up either, but we do need plastic. So that's a bucket of rocket fuel. So let's grab the recipe for the harvester. We shouldn't need anything else. We are going to need some dark steel though. Alright, so let's get into this. So we're going to need 6 dark steel. Let's get that cooking up. We're also going to need a Z-Logic controller, which is some solarium. So we're going to need 2 gold. Let's just take a stack of redstone. Where did my other gold go? Oh, that's weird. We're going to need some soul sand. I have any up here? No. We should have some down here. Cool. We make some solarium. And then we're also going to need to make some dark steel. Now, can I make solarium in... where was it? Where was it? Can I make solarium in the induction smelter? I can. Cool. Nope, not pulverizer. Induction smelter. Alright, we're also going to need... the dark axes. So, dark steel, it's obsidian and steel. Okay, that's not too bad. We need 6. So, 6. I don't think I have any. No. Alright, this should be pretty easy. Actually, only 4. Alright, and then we're gonna need this guy, 2 silicon. Yeah, we have all that stuff. Let's grab the 2 silicon. How much? 4. 4 each. So we need 24. Once we have all the steel, I'm gonna put the tin plates back. We also need to make, let's get like 6 more iron, because we're going to need more iron bars. 5, 6. We're going to need 2, 3, 4 of those. We're going to need some more signalum. So much stuff. So there's the solarium. Fine iron. That. Now in here, 2, 2, 1. And then zombie heads, which I was keeping for safety over there. The Z-Logic controllers are not bad to make. We're going to need more signalum. So let's get, what is it? 1, 2, 3 copper and silver. Let's see, I believe it's like that. 3 copper and a silver. That'll be enough for now. Oh, zombie head. I need to grab this. That's why I grabbed those out of my mob farm. So let's get these guys going. That's sag mill. We have some energetic alloy. I made a little bit of that. 2, 3. There's that. We have 25 buckets of rocket fuel. I'm just going to let this kind of go, and it should be fine. So we have this guy, 2 more of these, and I'm trying to think. I think we have pretty much everything now. This is almost done. We need just a little bit, actually just one ingot worth. That's done. Do we have our dark steel? Almost. So once we make the harvester, the only question is going to be powering it. I considered doing another leadstone solar panel. That's a potential. That could be a decent way to do this, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So let's grab, we need 2 of these guys, make some more this. We also need 2 lumium. Forgot about that. Throw all that stuff in there. One of these days I'm just going to sit and make a bunch of stuff, but should be able to make everything now. So machine chassis. What am I missing? I didn't grab the lumium. Duh. Alright, I have plenty of lumium. I made a good bit of that when I made some. Plus, you don't use it quite as often as everything else. So there's that. We need 2 dark axes. We need some iron. And then we just need the plastic. Plastic isn't too bad. But it does require raw plastic, which, do we have any of that? No, but we have some rubber. I believe it's a 1-to-1. Alright, so there is that. Does this make 2? It does. And then we need some compressed sawdust. I really should. I don't know why that wasn't locked. These guys should be locked. Alright. So I believe compressed sawdust. We just need 4 of this. I wasn't sure if we were going to need more sawdust or not. Let's just throw this in here. We need to go get a bucket of rocket fuel, and we should be good to make the thing. So, boop. Rocket fuel for days. This actually feels good. It feels like we're actually making progress today. We're going to have automated, not only automated food production, and speaking of which, that should be something I work on. So that's almost done. We're going to need another one of these. And honestly, let's just get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. Alright, are you done yet? Almost. So the only thing we really have to figure out is power. So machine chassis, this dark axe. I think I need some gold as well. I forgot about that, isn't it? Yep, 2 pieces of gold. And we make our harvester. Real quick, let's scan everything we can. Looks like I've scanned most of this stuff already. Okay, cool. So there's the harvester. Now the harvester is going to produce sludge. That is something we're going to want to take care of, and that's pretty easy to take care of. We're going to make that real quick. We're not going to get to the filing cabinet today. Oh well. So we're going to place the harvester right here. Now there's one last thing we need to do with this. So this guy needs an upgrade. Right now he's only going to harvest these 3. Now I also need to put an item duct and run an item duct all the way over here. I will actually do that real quick. Or I can make another barrel for redstone specifically. That's not a bad idea. Have 2 sources of redstone. Eventually I could mix them. But we're going to put this guy here. And what I want to do we have any... What are we missing? We're missing soy. Okay. We'll get to that soon enough. Because I could mix this, but it's going to try to draw everything, but nothing else should be able to. I just need to make more item ducts, and I don't really feel like doing that. That's a little expensive. So, let's sleep real quick. So we need to do 2 more things to make the harvester work how I want it. We need an upgrade, and we need some way to deal with the fluids. Well, there's a trash can for that. I should be able to make the fluid trash can? Yeah, it's just a normal trash can with a... Yep. The bucket is kind of expensive, but not really anymore. So 3. So we make a chest. Actually, I want to make a couple more things. Let's make another chest and some slabs. Let's grab 7 wood. Is this full yet? It's getting there. So once that's full, we'll be able to make steel pretty easily. And basically, once it gets full on energy, I'm going to deal with that. So we need... I'm just going to put this like right here for right now. Let's put redstone in there. And then I can just come over here every once in a while and clean it out if I need to. And then I also want some soy. And I'm going to go ahead and throw these guys in here. I'm going to take this guy out, so I'll make the chili there, so I can populate that chest over there. So we need to grab, let's just fly up here. We need to grab some iron plates. And we need to make a trash can. So the trash can basically will get rid of the sludge. I don't care about the sludge, especially not right now. So it's something like this, chest, cobblestone, and do that. And now this only accepts fluids, so all I have to worry about is fluids. So just pop it there, and no sludge. Cool, so that means the only thing left is an upgrade. Now how big of an upgrade do I need? If we grab our precision sledgehammer, you can see the area. We need to expand this by 2. Because I believe it'll do 1, 2. It might actually need to be more than that. Because each one expands the radius by, so a 10 upgrade would increase it by 2. That would be, rather than a 3 by 3, it would be a 5 by 5. But this is a 7 by 7. So we need to increase it by 4, which is copper. Pretty easy. We're gonna need some more raw plastic, some gold, redstone. Nothing too difficult. Is it 2 gold nuggets or is it 1? It's 1. I said 1. We can also use the gold coins, but eventually I'll probably just melt those down. So we need 3 more rubber hooked up. So something like this. And now while that's doing that, let's figure out power. I guess for now what we could do... How much power does it... Ew, that's not getting much power. I guess this is still working. I'm trying to think of what's going to be an easy way to power that guy without running a line all the way over. Actually, it's not that far. God, this is going to be so messy. And I apologize. I will fix it as soon as possible. But we're going to just kind of mishmash the best we can. So I'm going to move this guy, I think, to be on top. And what we're going to do is just going to... We want these guys. And... yeah, I still don't even have enough. 1, 2... yeah, this is so bad. Wait, if I do that, I could get here. Let's do that. So there's that. Honestly, I don't care if those connect, but I also don't want them to. So we need exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Can I pull 5 out from somewhere? You know what? Like right here. I bet I could save some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't really care right now. Like I said, I'll make some more of the nice ones and rewire a lot of this stuff. This is just kind of temporarily until I can get more stuff. So if I plug this in, it should get power and it should start working. And it is immediately. Now I want to come down here and grab the chili. Make any? I want to make some chili so that I can do the thing with the stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. Do I need? I might need a servo on that. So let's go grab a servo. And honestly, this episode is starting to get a little long. Did you shoot out the stuff? No. If I break this, nothing really happened. Okay. So I think I need a servo. Oops. So let's see. Glass, 2 invar, 2 iron. Do I have any? I don't have any more glass. Let's just get a little bit of glass cooking up. We can go ahead and make the upgrade. But I don't want to put that in until I get the servo. I also need redstone. So let's grab a piece of redstone. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work how I thought it would, but it didn't. So there is... I hate making servos because I can never remember what the order is. So let's make the servo, and it's the opposite. Okay. And I think that's needed for this guy. I'm not entirely sure. But ignore. We should see this increase pretty quickly. Because it did pick up redstone. It's just a matter of whether or not it's going to place it in there. I need to make sure something. So this is whitelisted. I know where the redstone's going to go. I've got to blacklist redstone. But we're not getting any chili yet. That looked like... okay, it is processing. So we should get some chili in here momentarily. And then I can finish this guy up and finish this episode up. Which is bad because I really need to get going. I have stuff to do. Where is... why is it all coming over here? because of that. Let's change that. Let's grab all of this. I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'll make our first piece of chili, and then I'm gonna do this. I need to make a dense item conduit, not the other kind. So let's go get that taken care of. So that's just a piece of lead dust, I do believe. And we should be good to go otherwise. I need to make it dense to the storage, because otherwise the problem that you just saw will happen. Because of where the output for the stuff is. Can I do this? I can. Cool. Because of where the output is for the soy stuff, it saw this item dock and said, hey, I need to go over there. And that's not what I wanted to do. I want this to be the last place it will ever go. So let's make it dense. And then if we do this, this should all work just fine. So that is filtered off. This is whitelisted. This is whitelisted. This is blacklisted with the things that I don't want going there. And this is whitelisted for that. This is the last place it will ever look. So redstone should go there, because it will look here, it will see no spots, and go, well, I can't do anything about that. But yeah, so this should start working. So let's just fly up here. And now the question is, did I make the right thing? So we do that, and we take a look. Oh, much bigger. I think I only needed the 10, but whatever. As long as it doesn't hit the tree, and it doesn't. So that's going to start producing basically all the stuff. It's going to harvest all the stuff we want. All of the sludge is going to go away. All the redstone is going to be harvested automatically. It's all going to come over here. These guys should start filling up eventually. And hopefully I'll see that, hey, beans are coming in here. Unfortunately, these item ducts are really slow. I think if I want to make better item ducts, which I might end up doing, because this is a decent, the impulse item ducts are a lot faster, but they require energized glowstone. This isn't that bad. It's just going to be a little bit time consuming. So I might switch this stuff out for the impulse stuff, but presumably, and I'll keep an eye on everything. We're getting the chili peppers there, and it's making food. But why isn't it going in there? They should go in here. This should fill up first. Honestly, I should probably do. I don't know if this has round robin. No, it doesn't have round robin, which is okay, because I don't want stuff going in here unless it's absolutely has to. So this is going to produce energy, and eventually these guys will fill up, hopefully, because I should get a backstock of energy and all that kind of fun stuff. But we have power. Power production is done. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. I should be able to turn this back on. I'm going to get all of these lines updated to the redstone. And next time, I think it's about time we look at more stuff with IC2 and start getting a little bit better about making stuff with that. We need to get into mass fabrication very soon, because iridium is right around the corner. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a long episode just to set up a little bit of automation, but this automation is going to last us for a while. Sorry about the wiring. I will clean that up. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!